NSDL has a e-services portal, which is a digital, platform for our various services. So one of the important services is Speedy, which is available for the investors, for the stockbrokers, for the depository participants, and various facilities are available on a Speedy platform. As Wispy rightly said, the brokers who are not DP depository participant registered with NSDL, they also can make most of use of the Speedy functionality for doing the the paperless instruction processing. We have the different flavors to NSDL e-services, like we have the Speedy for transaction processing. Various transaction is getting processed through electronic platform on a through Speedy without submission of a physical delivery instruction slip and all. Then the second flavor that we have on a e-services portal, that is ideas. Most of the the investors and the brokers are registered for ideas facility. This is basically a reporting end of e-services, wherein the clients and the brokers can view their SOT and SOH online basis. Then we have a steady platform, which is for contract upload of the members. So these are the some of the facilities which are available on a e-services portal. And as name suggests, this is a digital platform from where the users can process the paperless instructions on NSDL system. Through NSDL system, this system is directly connected to NSDL central system. So this all transaction processing and status transition is happening online basis. So this is just to give you background about the Speedy platform. In the current recent developments in respect of margin pledge and repledge module, we have made use of this Speedy platform as well, because as you will be aware, the margin pledge module is made available through NHDL DPM system, that is a core depository system, as well as through the NHDL e-services platform, that is through Speedy and Ideas portal. So I'll just hand over the session to Vishnu now, who will be taking us to the NHDL Speedy facility, and he will be demonstrating the some of the important features of Speedy platform and how the brokers can make use of it to process the seamless transaction in a better manner. Vishnu, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We would go through Speedy shortly. Speedy is a internet-based application of NSDL, wherein we target as a paperless instruction submission. So mostly Speedy will cover paying and payout instructions, as well as pool to pool, inter settlement, inter depository, and so on. All those instructions are being covered under Speedy digital facility. So let us briefly go through the PPT. So in this PPT, it covers beneficiary owner account, clearing members, SPICE, margin, margin pledge, Speedy Direct and SPICE Direct, TP functionalities, and so on. So basically for brokers, we would cover clearing member part, SPICE part, margin pledge, which is not there, so we can omit that. Speedy Direct and SPICE Direct. So we could jump into clearing members login part. So these are the once the clearing member acquires their login, they would see all those options through which they can submit instructions. So in order to avail Speedy facility, what clearing member has to do is clearing member should communicate their DPs, depository participants, that they have to avail Speedy facilities. Clearing member have to submit some of the documents which would be listed. Wait a sec. So these are the documents which broker needs to submit to the DP. That is, first is the SPD's agreement between DP and CM, SPD's application form, which is Annexure 12, additional smart card based form for smart card facility. As a clearing member, this application should be availed on basis of smart card or token. So for that, the smart card form is mandatory. Memorandum of association, board resolution, director details form, e-token users, and speedy certificate enrollment request form. So when all these forms are being submitted to the respective depository, what depository will do is they would create a user login to the particular broker. Uh, they would make you aware of the token, and NSDL will map those token to the users, to the user ID which TP have provided. Post that, you as a broker can log in into the system of Speedy. So how to log in into the system is pretty much easy. You can go to the you can go to the browser. You can type as eservices.nsdl.com, or else you can go into your web browser or Google and just type eServices NSDL, and you would be routed to the eServices website. There you can click on Speedy Users. So I could show how to log in into the system. Just give me a sec. So this is the home screen of e-services, wherein when you type e-services NSDL, this would be the screen where you land upon. You can click on Speedy Users. You can type on your user ID. You can click on Use Certificate and then log in into the system. This login is a secured login, as it asks for a token. You have to select and you have to put the password of that token first. Now we are in this PD system. So to your left hand side, you would get all the options whichever you can do in the system. And to the top right, you can see the DPID, CMVPID, and the date. So during Speedy's login, NSDL and DP would ask you to have two different login, which would be one is maker and the second is checker. This rights would be given by your DP itself to make it more secure. So with your maker login, you can go into the delivery to client, which is delivery instructions to client. So through this, yeah, through this you can give your payout. So whichever instructions whichever shares you have received from your clearing corporation during payout, after that you can distribute to your clients via delivery to client, in which you have to put your execution date first here. You can select the market type. input your settlement number, DP ID, client ID, ISIN, and then you can click on submit. Once you click on submit, uh, it doesn't goes to the it does the instruction doesn't execute itself. It goes to the checker login. I mean checker to check the instruction first. So login into the checker login in Speedy. You can click on authorize instructions delivery to client. If there is any instructions, you can see the instruction list here under this blue tabular header, and you can select one of the transaction numbers or all the transaction numbers, and you can click on authorize. Once that is authorized, what normally it happens is the Speedy which is availed uh, uh, is of two types. One is Speedy normal and one is Speedy direct. What happens is at the first time when DP gives you a login or creates a client, you are a normal, Speedy normal client registration. So what happens is whenever you put an instruction, any instruction, it goes to the DP's login. It stays there. DP have to check whether uh, you have put the uh, correct instruction details and everything. And then what DP does is DP uploads this file in the EDPM system. This is similar uh, uh, to what a normal EDS slip works. Broker needs to go to the depository participant, he needs to submit it, and depository participant will upload it in the EDPM system, NSDL's EDPM system. The same works with Speedy normal as well. But we have also given a facility wherein you can go to a Speedy direct. So DP have the uh, authorization or the rights to make their clients Speedy normal or Speedy direct. Once it's Speedy direct, whichever instruction you are executing and authorizing, it will directly go to NSDL system. It doesn't wait for the DP's authorization, or it doesn't wait to DP's login. So once you authorize it, it goes to DP, and then it's DP's uh, responsibility to upload it into NSDL system. Again, you can submit delivery out to CC, that is the DO. So if you are not registered to auto DO, if your auto DO is not there, you have to provide another altogether a different DO instruction that you can do from delivery out to CC. You can mark your market type, settlement number, if it's reversible or irreversible. So reversible is normal DO, irreversible is the IDO. So once if you are marked for IDO, that won't be it won't be reversed. So IDO is basically for your early payments. So normal, it would be reversible, and you can put your ISINs quantity and you can submit it. This would be marked as a DO from your pool account. Uh, Next is the inter-settlement, wherein if you want to avail, if you want to transfer the shares from one settlement number to different settlement number, this particular instruction to be input. So you can have you can put input execution date, ISIN quantity, the source market type, and here is the target market type and the settlement number, and you can submit it. Similarly, this is pool to pool, wherein if you want to transfer from one pool to another. Uh, you can click on pool to pool instruction and you can submit the instruction. And then there is inter-depository delivery. This is used to transfer from your pool to CDSL's account or other depositories account, wherein you have to put eh, all the details, the instruction details, client code, ISIN, quantity, and you can submit it. Remember, all this in submit instruction goes through authorization. So once you have submitted, that's not the end of the instruction. You also have to authorize it, and then your depositories, your DP's responsibility to move it further. Again, you can view your instructions here. So uh, if you have submitted one instruction, if it's authorized, you can view the instruction status here. Uh, and according to the instruction type, you can view it under view instruction. Now in Speedy, we have given the facility of bulk upload. So there are many brokers who require bulk upload system. Speedy is the one which provides this facility, wherein you can design your back office in such a way that all those maker and checker is being done at the back office, and at a particular time you would generate a bulk file and you just need to upload at this particular link. So once you click this link, you need to browse the particular file, the particular batch, and once you upload it, it gets uploaded in the system. Here, maker checker is not there. You can design it at your back office itself. Uploading once the file is uploaded, you can put all the instructions which is available here in one file and you can upload it. So there it's not like you have to upload a different file for different instruction type. You can upload one single file for all instruction type and it will be processed uh, on FIFO basis. You can also view the status of your batch file. So if you upload a batch, you can check what all instruction has been accepted, what all instruction has been rejected. You can take that to your back office. You can upload that file to your back office. You can again prepare a file wherein all those rejected instructions are there, correct it, and then re-upload the file in Speedy system. So this facility provides you to upload a bulk file in NSDL system. So I suppose Speedy facility is well clear here. Now, in terms, this Speedy facility is for broker. What if a investor doesn't have any Speedy login in the system and still we have to go for a paperless instruction upload? So at that point, Spice facility comes in picture. So what is Spice facility? Spice facility is present in Speedy login itself. What Spice facility is mainly, it's useful whenever your investors, whenever your clients are having a POA with you, and you have those POA ID handy. So what you can do is you can register all those investors who have POA with you, and you can put instruction on behalf of all those investors. So investor need to know nothing. I mean, investors don't have any responsibility for authorizing or whatever. Um, you on behalf of, or broker on behalf of investor would do all the work. So how SPICE works is, I could demonstrate in system, the PPT. So what is SPICE? SPICE is for clearing member who can submit auto paying instruction to the participants to debit the demat account of client and credit their pool account. So in SPICE, you can debit your client's account and you can credit your own pool account. So SPICE is not used to debit a client account and to credit some other pool account or some other BO account. It can't. SPICE doesn't support those functionality. SPICE would strictly support functionality wherein you have to debit your client account and credit your pool account, which would go for paying. It doesn't support for any other uh, transfers. It should be strictly for paying. So what is the advantages of SPICE? Clearing member can submit digitally signed auto paying instruction, which eliminates paper-based delivery instructions. An investor does not need to have any speedy facilities on their own. So this illustration shows that you can debit your client's account and credit your pool account, wherein depository participants are the same for your client as well as your own pool account. So you can do this uh, seamlessly. The second illustration describes there are two depository participants. You can debit participant B's client account and you can credit participant A's pool account. So this is also possible in SPICE, wherein if you are registering that client on behalf of the POA ID which is mapped between you and your client. If those POA ID is properly mapped and you are registering it properly, then this will the SPICE will help you debit your client's account which is there in some other depository participants in some other DPs, and your pool account is with some other DP. So what is the prerequisite for this? As clients clearing member should be subscribed to Speedy, and the client should have given POA in favor of clearing member for submission of instructions. Participants uh, participants of CM should also have Speedy. Uh, if participant doesn't have Speedy, clearing member will also won't be availing the Speedy facility. Client does not have anything. Client have to have the POA in favor of CM. That's the only prerequisites for client. Participants of clients can have Speedy or ideas, but participants of clients should have Speedy. Why? Because in order to authorize the registration of clearing member, it should have a Speedy facility, especially when the participants of the client is a different DP. At that time, Speedy is necessary, is compulsory. So what clearing member will do is clearing member will have to subscribe for speedy facility. Clearing member will submit annexure 1 to the participants. Participants will forward annexure 1 to NSDL, and NSDL will provide the facility to clearing member. Once the facility is uh, has been availed by clearing member, what clearing member can do is clearing member can upload all their clients who have POA. This would be a one-time registration in the SPICE facility. So while registering, this are the process. Clearing member will upload a .csv file uh, in a structured manner. I would show you that in a few slides after. Clearing member can upload this file in the SPICE facility. Once that file has been uploaded, participants or the DPs would download the same file from their functional users. So DP have their own functional users from where they will download uh, the client's registration file. DPs would confirm the client IDs uploaded by CM. So what DP will do is he will confirm that file and he will again upload a confirmation file. Once the file is been uploaded, the client has been onboarded in SPICE facility. So once the client is onboarded, a broker can upload file on behalf of client in the SPICE facility. So this is the registration process demo in which from the CM's login, it is upload POA registration. You have to click and you have to upload client's client registration list. Once you upload it, you can check or view the status of those POA registration, wherein it will be in S, which would be submitted. What DP does is DP login into their speedy login, which is a functional user login. They would download the POA registration file from which clearing member have uploaded. They will download and then they will upload POA authorization from those client IDs. Once this up, once this process has been done, uh, DP or the depository participants can view the status, as well as clearing member can view the status from POA client list. So view status POA registration, you can check and you would get as accepted, and you can also check via POA client list all the clients which are there in the upload POA registration would be present in POA client list. Once the POA client list are there, you can download those lists. You can take into your back office, and then you can start uploading auto paying or start uploading SPICE instruction uh, via your back office. So DP can also uh, download SPICE list. This would be a consolidation of all the SPICE client list. Say DP have 2 to 3 brokers, DP would be able to view all the client list from 2 to 3 brokers which they have uploaded. Submission of um, Autopaying. CM will submit autopaying instruction on behalf of client on Speedy. From the submit autopaying instruction uh, link, participant will download the instruction and upload the same into EDPM system. So this also works same as Speedy normal. So if you have availed Speedy normal, the instructions which you have uploaded via Speedy or via Spice would go to the particular to your DPs. DP would download it, DP would verify it, and DP would upload it into EDPM system. Again, we have also given a facility wherein you can direct your Spice clients. So, so similar to your Speedy Direct, you can also have a Spice Direct facility that I will show you in some moment. So this is the link wherein you can upload AutoPaint instruction. You can view the status here of those instruction of those files actually, and you can also view all the instruction inside those particular files here. So if you have 10 instruction, you can check individual status of those 10 instruction from this instruction status download list link. So these are the prerequisites. So in order to register, participants must verify client ID as specified in the power of attorney and the file which is uploaded. Participants should also view, uh, should also check the CMR. These are all the prerequisites on the DP side, participant side. They will verify this, and then then POA authorization file would be uploaded by DP. These are the charge structure where client charges levied on client participants are free. For pool account, no additional charges for CM. Margin-based beneficiary account holds for availing SPICE facility. Existing quarterly based will be levied on CM towards subscription of e-token based facility in Speed. So for charge structure, you can contact NSDL. They can properly provide you all the charges. Now, as I previously told, you can convert all the Speedy and Spice registered clients to Speedy Direct and Spice Direct uh, with the help of your DP. So, what this particular functionality is only for DP. So DP, what DP could do is DP have the power to make a client or a pool account as Speedy Direct or as Spice Direct, or they can bring back those clients into Speedy Normal. This is totally under your DPs. So, so in order to make a speedy login as a direct, uh, participant have to create one Excel sheet in which batch ID, client type, that would be investor or CM. So for brokers, in order to make your Speedy Direct, wherein if you put any DO, any payout instructions, It will directly go to NSDL system for execution. It won't be waiting at depository participants login and for verification. It will directly move to EDPM system or NSDL system. So at this particular column, TP will provide as what kind of what is the nature of the uh, login. Is it CM or investor? So for you, it's CM. Then DPID, client ID or CMVP ID in case of CM, execution date. And in the F column, it should be A. Once the status is A, uh, uh, your particular login would be speedy direct from the next login. So this is a short layout of how you can your DPs can prepare a file for direct. Similarly, it's for Spice. For Spice direct, DP can have batch ID, clear client type, that would be POA for all, DPID, client ID, and your broker CMDP ID, execution date, and status. Once this Spice direct has been uploaded in DP's system, whenever a broker uploads Spice file in the system, it directly gets executed, um, especially for paying. If you have an auto DO, you just need to put one file, and those particular instructions would be ready for settlement. This is and this would be within seconds. So it transfers the file, it transfers the shares from your particular POA client to your pool account. And as auto DA is also up or auto DA is ticked, it will be directly ready for settlement for your next pay. This is the link for TP, wherein they can upload Spice and Speedy Direct. This is not available for broker. So I guess that's it for normal Speedy facilities. I guess Yogesh, you can go for
Yeah,
margin pledge.
yeah. So thanks, Vishnu. Just to give some, important points regarding the to summarize the presentation part. These are the some one-time activities needs to be carried out by the clearing member at the time of registration. So Vishnu has talked about the documents needs to be submitted while registration with the depository participant. So this is the one-time activity. Even after that, the registration of a SPICE functionality for registration of SPICE functionality. Yes, the list of POA clients needs to be uploaded. That is also a one-time activity on a speedy as I said in the initial remarks, the broker can totally work end to end without submitting any paper for execution of any transactions. As Vishnu already briefed, the client can the broker can initiate the paying related instructions, delivery out instructions, inter settlement, pool to pool instructions, and the payout related instruction as well, wherein the from CM to client, the payout can be distributed through Speedy. Along with that, this Vishnu talk about the SPICE functionality, wherein on the basis of the power of attorney given by the client to the clearing member can upload the SPICE batch and can debit the client's account and get credit in their clearing member pool account for the pay. And as Vishnu already describes the difference between the Speedy and Speedy Direct clients, if you opt for the Speedy Direct and Spice Direct functionality, then the life will be very much easy for you, wherein the You can prepare the files from your broking back office system. You can upload those files in your NSDL speedy portal, and on a single upload, the instruction status will change to the instruction ready for settlement if you have opted for the auto DO facility of the clearing corporation. So Speedy is yes, of course, it is a very electronic platform, digital platform, very convenient in nature for the usage of instruction processing. There are various other benefits also, which has been already talked about by Vishnu. So one of the important point that we are going to now speak about is the margin place functionality. So we are already given the functionality on a speedy portal from where you can access the margin place functionality. For usage of the margin place functionality, you have opened the TM and CM client securities margin pledge account. You have registered those accounts on a speedy portal. By using that portal, you are getting access to margin pledge functionality. And there are various options which are available for creation of a margin pledge, creation of a repledge, and the release and invocation. There are various options which are available for the clearing members for using the margin pledge functionality. So I'll just go through this circular which NSDL has issued in the month of July. The circular number is 104, which speaks about the registration process for trading members. Vishnu, can you just go to the annexure page? Annexure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, please go down. So yeah, right. So on a speedy portal, we have given the registration for TMCM user option, and once the clearing member has to contact the depository participant for being onboarded on a speedy platform for margin pledge functionality. The the depository participant can capture limited details of the broker like user ID, name, email ID, DPID client ID, which we have opened under the client securities margin pledge account, the exchange ID and the clearing corporation ID associated with the that particular broker. And one important function is that the user type. The broker has to specify whether he is registering as an entity specific to trading member, clearing member, or the TMCM both. If he is registering as a trading member, then he need to provide the stock exchange ID along with the trading member ID. If the user is registering himself as a clearing member, then in that case he need to provide the CM ID and the clearing corporation ID. And when the entity is registering as a TM and CM both, then in that case is the TM ID along with the exchange code, and the clearing member ID along with the clearing corporation code needs to be provided. There is an option that you can choose between the password based login as well as the token based login. Okay, so this is the registration process. Once the registration is done, then the DP user can verify the same, and after the successful login, you will get your user ID and password. While using this user ID and password, you can log into the NSDL margin pledge functionality, and there are various other options which are available on margin pledge functionality. So this is the onboarding process which we have provided on the NSDL e-services portal. And in various webinars, we have already covered whatever the functionalities are available on the margin pledge on a NSDL e-services and DPM portal in respect of margin pledge. So Wispy, Wispy, are you there? Ujjwal,
Yes.
Ujjwal, can you just check Wispy is available?
Yeah, I'll just check with them. Yogesh.
Yeah.
Are we done with the presentation?
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Yeah, till the time we connect to the WISP, I'll just wanted to add one more point in respect of the trading member or the clearing member getting registered on NSDL e-services for margin pledge functionality. The one master needs to be uploaded by the every broker for you starting the using the margin pledge functionality. If the trading member has opened the demat account in respect of the client securities margin pledge account, then the broker can use the 948 format as prescribed by NSGL for uploading the margin pledge BO account master details. If the member is registered as a clearing member, then the broker can upload the master BO details by using the 950 file format as prescribed by NSGL. And if the the member is registered as a TM plus CM entity, in that case the 950 format needs to be used. So in that case, if the trading member is uploading the 948 details, then the entity ID needs to be mentioned as a trading member ID. And in case of the 950 file format is being used by the clearing member, in that case the CM ID needs to be provided in the header as an entity. So once the registration is done on the Speedy portal and the master is uploaded in respect of the margin BO account, which we have opened for under client securities margin pledge account, the brokers, the clients can initiate the margin pledge in favor of that particular member, and even by using the POA given to the members, they can upload the margin pledge related transactions on behalf of the client. Yeah, Vispi, we are through with the presentations and the information related to onboarding of users on a Speedy portal. Vispi, we are not able to hear you.
Yeah, Wispy, your audio is not coming out properly.
No.
Vishnu, can you just close this screen share?
Yeah.
No worries. I think Yogesh, by the time Wispy connects,
Ah,
I'll just we are going to have a Q&A. Wispy will moderate, but in the meantime, I'll just say that the Q&A audience need not type anything. They can just raise their hand, and I'll give them the speaking power.
yeah, good. That's good.
And accordingly, they can ask the question one by one.
Yeah.
Ujjwal? Ujjwal?
We can hear.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, Vispi, now we can
Now
hear.
better? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So we have a couple of questions over here. One is from Vinay. He's saying we want to add one more functional user in our CM account using digital signature. Please confirm the process.
Yeah, Vishnu, can you just elaborate on that?
Uh, One more, I didn't get that question.
I repeat, we want to add one more functional user in our CM account using digital signature. Please confirm the process. FinDoc in 304088.
Functional user of
Yeah,
clearing
they,
members. So there are,
basically they can send us the the respective request on a Speedy email ID. This is a specific email ID for Speedy functionality, and by submission of a necessary documents and the DAC details, they can add one more ID or the functional user to their existing user.
Okay, okay, fine.
basically this is mapping. So we can have multiple mapping for a single user ID. So
Sure, sure.
we can do that.
Okay, okay. So, Yogesh, what I will do is I will request the participants over here to raise their hands, and accordingly, Ujjwal will release for them to ask questions. So, whoever would like to ask questions, kindly raise your hands, please. Ujjwal, you can take it forward. Vinay, you can ask questions, please. Vinay Bagri, Mr. Vinay
Yeah,
Bagri.
hi. Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
yeah, hi. So my question is, from where do I get the file, okay, which shows the name of the pledges, which have been created by my clients, or rather my client's name, and also indicates the pledges, okay, which has been created, by the specific client.
Yeah, on a Speedy portal, we have provided various, CSV downloads for
Yeah.
the brokers. Okay, so under that, there are various status-wise reports can be downloaded. There is one report which is a consolidated report for all the instructions, and which the name is View Margin Pledge Instruction. You can download that report, and from that report you will get the relevant information.
Okay, just one sec. I have it open over here, because I tried a lot of combinations. So if you can just, kind of guide me, because that is the most important report for us.
Yeah, Vinayji, we can take it offline. You can connect it to me separately. We will definitely help in that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vinay. Can we have the question from Gaurav Nevatia, please?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Thank you for the presentation. Sir, could I please know what are the charges payable by a broker for the Speedy functionality per year, payable to NSDL separately, and how much do we pay the DP separately?
There is no charges for clearing members for Speedy functionality from NSDL as per se. There will be a quarterly fees that will be based on the number of instructions that has been processed, and that are very minimal charges. More than 50,000 instructions, 750 is the quarterly fee. Between 5,000 to 50,000, 500 is the fee, and less than 5,000 there is a 375 rupees quarterly fee is there, and that will be
Thank you.
depending upon the number of instructions, and there is no charges for separate charges for CMs for availing the Speedy facility.
So, sir, this information is not available on the website. I've been asking my DP stock holding, and they are blank with this information. I have emailed your speede@nsdl.co.in. We don't get a reply for that, sir. Is it possible to have any coordinates from you so we can, connect with you and get this done? Because stock holding is totally blank on this.
We will send you the proposal for Speedy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gaurav. Can we have Keshav Biani, please? Ask Keshav Biani. I think so. Keshav is not there. A question from Yagnesh Devecha. Mr. Devecha.
Hello, sir. This is Yagnesh Devecha from Standard Chartered DP. Hello.
Yes, Yagnesh.
Yes.
Please ask. Yes.
Okay. Sir, we have created a TMCM login for margin pledge in Speedy. Okay. So for per account, we were informed that only one login is for password-based user is applicable as of now. So we wanted additional logins for a CM to be done. So we were told by Mr. Praveen sir that from your team that we need to follow the entire process of registration of Speedy for multiple logins for these two accounts of TMCM accounts for both the logins. Okay, and add as many users as we wanted. Now the thing is, due to this lockdown situation, all the documentation thing and all those things are too much tedious to be done in this scenario, because getting all signatures and so many documentation is not possible. And it is we are also facing difficulty in that. So as it was facilitated for KUSA account that all the CMs were given the KUSA accounts login. Similarly, can we get the logins for the TMCM accounts for these these CMs also?
See, we have separately specified the procedure for onboarding the TMCM user for margin plus functionality. That is the first point. Second point is that we have not asked for any document.
Hello.
We have not asked for any document needs to be submitted. So you can make a one single page application to your depository participant for onboarding yourself on the PD platform,
No,
along with the sir, let me complete, sir, along with the necessary document, along with the necessary details. So we are not asking for any additional document for registering your TMCM margin pledge account.
एक minute. Sir, I am from Standard Chartered DP itself. I am not a CM. Point number one. Second thing, I am saying that it is be जो additional logins चाहिए for digital certificate वाला टोकन बेस्ड यूजर के लिए, उसके लिए हमको बोला कि वो पूरा रजिस्ट्रेशन प्रोसेस फॉलो करना पड़ेगा और हर एक यूजर के लिए वो लॉगिन क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा और वो सब करना पड़ेगा.
Yes, sir. Right now, the facility can be extended to the other users by going through the similar onboarding process. We are working on the functionality wherein we can add the multiple users with the using the existing user details.
क्योंकि एग्जिस्टिंग में सर कैसा है कि सिर्फ एक ही यूजर पर अकाउंट.
Sir, we are working on that. We are working on that. In near future, we will incorporate that change as well.
ओके, तो अगर डायरेक्टली अगर सपोज सब डॉक्यूमेंटेशन मिल जाता है और अगर कन्वर्ट भी करना है तो ये विदाउट डिस्टर्बिंग द एग्जिस्टिंग सर्विसेज वो कन्वर्ट कितने दिन में मतलब तुरंत हो जाएगा सर? अगर
sir, what I am telling you, sir, the existing demat accounts are for clearing member account. These are the clearing member accounts. Okay, and the purpose of that clearing member account is totally different. Now we have opened the clearing member and trading member account for initiation of a margin pledge. So this is a totally different accounts which are open. Okay, so the purpose of both the accounts are different. So that's the reason the procedure is also different. We are working on the feature wherein the by using the existing details can we onboard the new TMCM accounts as well. We are working towards the seamless process which will be simplified for the benefit of the all the stakeholders like depository participant and clearing members. We will definitely issue a separate guidelines for that in a while basically.
Okay sir, okay sir, this was only the query. Thank you sir.
Okay.
Can I have the question from Keshav Biani? Mr. Keshav Biani?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, I wanted to know about EDIS feature. From client point of view and what will be the benefits for the client and the broker?
Vishnu, can you just take this question? Yeah. Are you aware about EDIS functionality?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
please.
for EDIS, if the client is not holding any POA, but client is unable to submit any instruction, any paying instruction, at that time EDS facility can be very helpful. Wherein if those clients are availing EDS facility, so that can happen when client is getting registered in e-services speedy. While registering, a client needs to just pick one flag, which is EDS flag, against his pre-notified broker CMBP ID broker account. Once that flag is enabled and he is registered, he can avail those EDS facility. What broker needs to do is you needs to input the instruction, the particular paying instruction on behalf of client, wherein source would be the client account and target would be your pool account, and he have to input all those ISIN details, quantity as well, and he needs to submit. Once he submits, there would be one SMS triggered and an email triggered to the client, wherein he would get a link. If that link is accessed via his email ID, he would be redirected to his Speedy account, Speedy login, wherein your client has to accept it or reject that particular instruction which the broker have inputted. And if he accepts it, the instruction goes through and the shares would be transferred from the client account to your pool account. He can also do this via his mobile app. So NSDL has his mobile app in which once he click the link from the SMS, he would be redirected to the mobile app, and he can accept or reject the same from the app itself.
Is there any file format through which we can upload the same?
Yes, there is a file format for EDS. You can upload it from the file format. If you, I suppose we
Hey,
have
Keshav, you can send us a email for
mail.
that.
Yes.
We will, send you across the file format for that.
So can I have the email ID?
Yeah, you can send us on a speedy@nsdl.co.in.
speede@nsdl.co.in.
Okay, thank you.
If anybody wants to ask a questions, kindly raise your hand, please, so I can call out your name. Please raise your hand.
I'm already raised my hand.
Okay, Aravind.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm from London Stockbroking,
Right.
and I want to. We are a TMCM member. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Aravind, बोलिए. हाँ जी.
सर हम ये TMCM है और हमारा डीपी खुद का नहीं है, हमारा डीपी पीयरलेस सिक्योरिटीज में है. हमारा स्पीडी फैसिलिटी लिया हुआ है बट आइडियाज नहीं किया हुआ था. आइडियाज भी एक्टिवेटेड बट वी आर नॉट पेड फॉर सेम. तो हाउ मच नीड टू पे फॉर द आइडियाज फैसिलिटी? फर्स्ट थिंग. और सेकंड चीज मेरे को ये जानना है कि मार्जिन प्लेज रिप्लेज अकाउंट के लिए क्या उसी पूल अकाउंट के साथ ही इंक्लूड होगा या एडिशनली अलग से यूजर आईडी क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा उसके लिए?
Sir, first, to answer your first query, the CM IDEC charges are available on our corporate website under the charges. Link.
Sir,
You can refer to that. And
सर चार्जेस मेंशन नहीं है वहां पे.
sir, for ideas, clearing member charges are already mentioned over there. It is available under charges and other users. So in other users, you can find out the idea charges for clearing member.
Ideas charges for clearing member, okay?
Yes, yes, okay. And to answer your second question, yes, for functioning of margin pledge related activities, you need to onboard yourself through on a speedy portal as a TMCM entity. And
Okay.
the link for onboarding yourself is given on the NSDL e-services. So you
Okay.
can connect to your depository participant and provide the necessary details to them, and they can onboard yourself for a margin pledge functionality.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Rohit from KIFS.
Hello.
Rohit, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, my question is, we are facing an issue regarding UCC mapping. For that, we have already uploaded some UCC data in NSDL iAssist, and same thing we have mailed to Exchange also. ये चीज हम लोगों ने सर लास्ट एक वीक से कर रहे हैं, लेकिन अभी भी उसका कोई सॉल्यूशन नहीं आया और वहां पे कुछ उसका मैपिंग पे नहीं हुआ, तो उसकी वजह से क्लाइंट वो प्लेज नहीं कर पा रहा है.
I'll answer this question in a different manner. Whatever till date, whatever data has been shared by the stock exchanges in respect of the UCC, we have mapped those details in the demat account. So nothing is pending with the NSDL. On the second point, basically the on an incremental basis, stock exchanges are daily sharing us the UCC details, and on a daily basis we are mapping those UCC details in the demat account. The mapping details in a demat account of UCC is being provided on a NSDL ISS system for the reference of the depository participant. Third point is that, for example, one UCC is not mapped in the demat account. The question, the reason would be like the data is not received from the stock exchange, or there might be any problem in the data. That's the reason we have not mapped that detail. So we have given the facility for depository participants through NSDL intranet site, that is ISH, from wherein they can upload the UCC details in the given file format, And not, but after receiving the data from the depository participant, as per SEBI regulatory guidelines, we need to get the confirmation from the stock exchange on the basis of the data uploaded by the participant. So on a daily basis, we are sharing such information to the stock exchanges, and that confirmation is required from the stock exchange before the receipt of a confirmation from the stock exchange. We cannot map this particular UCC detail in a demat account. To answer to Rohit sir query, we need to check. You have uploaded the details that must have been shared with the stock exchanges, but we have not been receiving the confirmation from the stock exchanges in respect of such cases. Okay, and the response must have been pending with the stock exchange. That's the reason the mapping is not completed.
सर जनरली कितने टाइम में वहां से रिस्पांस आ जाता है एक्सचेंज में से?
See, this is
Any timeline?
see, we cannot determine the timeline. You can get in touch with the stock exchange as well, because this is not the very usual cases. These are very rare cases which the UCCs is not being provided by the stock exchanges to NSDL. These are the cases and exceptional cases for which the data has been uploaded by the depository participant on the ISS, and on the next day we are sending such details to the stock exchanges. So ideally, it should be received on the EOD of that particular day, and on the next day or the very next day, basically, we would have been mapping those details in the demat account. So we will check with the stock exchange once again if there is any delay from their side for giving us the confirmation of a UCC data. We will check that point with them.
Okay, one more question. Actually, हम लोग POL से प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं फॉर मार्जिन प्लेज प्रोसेस इनिशिएशन, देन ट्रांजैक्शन जो हो रहा है वो इन्वेस्टर टू सीएम कर रहे हैं हम लोग. देन अदर प्लेटफॉर्म है जो आइडियाज है, वहां पे क्लाइंट टू सीएम का ऑप्शन नहीं है, तो पॉसिबल है कि आप वो डेवलप कर सकते हैं, या फिर क्योंकि बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वी आर फेसिंग इश्यू दैट जो बैक ऑफिस ने वो हैंडल नहीं किया हुआ है.
These are the two different things that you spoke about. One is on the basis of the power of attorney, wherein you are a self-clearing member. You are executing the instruction directly from the client account to the clearing member account. Yes, that facility is very much available, and you are using it. But as per the SEBI, guidelines, the client cannot directly place the securities in favor of a clearing member. So that's the reason we have not developed that function in the client investor login. Investor, that's the reason, cannot directly pledge in a favor of a clearing corporation. The client has to first place the securities to the trading member, and then the trading member can repledge it to the clearing member. We are checking this point with the regulator also. So once we receive any confirmation from the regulatory, we will definitely work on that angle to give the facility in the NSDL system as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Vispi, you are on mute.
Yes. Romadeep, question. Romadeep, you are there? No. Then we can have GB Ladda. Mr. GB Ladda. Ritesh Bhatia. Ritesh Bhatia. Ritesh.
हेलो.
हाँ जी, you can ask question please.
सर अभी हमने NCDX में NCCLs को कॉल किया था ना, तो हम TMCM दोनों है, तो उन लोगों ने मना किया था कि आप आपके NSDL थ्रू हमारे वहाँ रिप्लेस नहीं करवा सकते, आपको कस्टोडियन के थ्रू ही जाना पड़ेगा.
Sir, you better take this matter with the respective stock exchange or the clearing corporation.
Clearing corporation NCCL है.
So what is expected from NSDL?
सर हम ये प्लेस कर सकते हैं या नहीं कर सकते NCCL में डायरेक्ट?
आप कौन हो? क्लियरिंग मेंबर हो?
TMCM दोनों हैं हम.
सर आप अगर किसी क्लियरिंग कॉर्पोरेशन को प्लेस करना चाहते हो तो उनके साथ आपका क्लियरिंग मेंबर का एग्रीमेंट होना जरूरी है. देयर हैज टू बी अ डीड साइंड विद द रिस्पेक्टिव क्लियरिंग कॉर्पोरेशन. इफ अगर वो डीड नहीं है एंड दैट CMCC का लिंकेजेस अगर क्लियरिंग कॉर्पोरेशन ने अपलोड नहीं किया है, तो आप वो मार्जिन रिप्लेज इन फेवर ऑफ दैट सीसी कर नहीं सकते सर।
लेकिन हम डीड करने को रेडी है, लेकिन वो मना ही कर रहे हैं कि आप डायरेक्ट नहीं कर सकते, एनएसडीएल ने फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड नहीं किया, ऐसा बोल रहे हैं।
नहीं सर, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है सर।
ठीक है।
The clearing member register with any of the clearing corporation and this if the CMCC linkages has been uploaded by a respective clearing corporation, the repledge can be performed by the clearing member to the clearing corporation. No issues in that, sir. Many of the members are already doing it, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can we have the question from NC? NC, you are there? Okay. There is a question from the name is QCOM-BTD. QCOM-BTD. You are there? You would like to ask your question, please?
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Your name and your organization.
Sir, from Girish sir from Dharamsir Securities. सर मुझे एक क्वेश्चन है कि अपना शेयर जो क्लाइंट ने रिप्लेस कराया हुआ है, जो एक्सचेंज से रिलीज करना है, तो पहले एक्सचेंज से रिलीज तो रिक्वेस्ट डाल देते, लेकिन बाद में जो हम ब्रोकर को रिप्लेस करना है, अनप्लेस करना है, तो एडवांस पे दे सकते हैं कि ब्रोकर जब एक्सचेंज से रिलीज हो जाए उसके बाद ही देना है?
Currently, sir, you can execute that instruction after the shares has been released by the clearing corporation. On the other hand, we are working on the facility wherein you can provide that instruction in advance. So once the securities has been released by the clearing corporation, your instruction will automatically get released. So we are working on that.
अच्छा सर, सेकंड क्वेश्चन है अपना एज ए क्लाइंट जो सर बहुत सारे शेयर प्लेस होते हैं और अनप्लेस होते रहते हैं, तो जो अनप्लेस होते हैं ना उसमें नरेशन नहीं आता, प्लेस होते के टाइम में नरेशन आता है कि कौन से ब्रोकर को आपने प्लेस करवाया है, जब रिलीज होता है तब कौन से ब्रोकर से रिलीज हुआ उसमें नरेशन में आता नहीं है, तो एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि इसमें नरेशन भी डाल दो कौन से ब्रोकर से रिलीज हुआ है, तो मल्टीपल ब्रोकर से जब काम करते तो अच्छा पड़ता है।
Okay, sir, we have taken note of your suggestion. Can you send us one of the sample of what narration you are talking about so that we can, take, we can scrutinize that said issue.
सर प्लेज और अनप्लेज हो रहा है ना, उसमें प्लेज के टाइम पे कि मैंने कौन सा ब्रोकर को प्लेस करवाया है, लेकिन जब अनप्लेज होता है तब नरेशन लिख के नहीं आता है।
सर मैं समझ गया आपका पॉइंट, मैं बोल रहा हूँ आप हमको एक सैंपल वैसा मेल कर देंगे सो दैट वी कैन टेक दैट
मेल कर देंगे।
यू कैन मेल इट टू yogesh.p@nsdl.co.in।
मैं सर लिख लेता, एक मिनट सर, योगेश
P for Pune, yogesh.p@nsdl.co.in।
योगेश p ना @nsdl.co.in ना, हाँ ठीक है सर, मैं आपको मेल कर देता हूँ सर स्क्रीनशॉट के साथ में।
NC Sunny, you like to ask a question? NC?
Sir, yes. Good evening, sir.
Haji.
Sir, when can we expect the repledge thing to come in Speedy?
Repledge is already available on Speedy.
Repledge is already available. Okay. Yes. From where can we get a format for uploading the UCC through ISS platform?
NSDL has already issued a circular related to UCC. In that circular, we have given the file format. Okay. So these circulars are available on the NSDL website. So you can download the circular related to UCC. In that circular, we have already given the file format.
Okay. What do you mean by the POA ID for SPICE registration? What is that ID?
POA ID is the power of attorney ID. Whenever any DP create the power of attorney, in case of a power of attorney, there are two types of basically power of attorney. One is the individual POA holder ID and one is a corporate POA ID. If any broker is registering as a power of attorney, in a local DPM system, there is a provision to capture the PO ID. So when you provide the signatory details and the POA details, the system generate one power of attorney ID, 7-digit ID, PO holder, and the corporate PO ID is of 6 digits. So that digit ID is a PO ID. For example, Yogesh Parve is a client and ABC is a broker, and I have given the power of attorney to ABC, and my DP is also ABC. So in that case, my DP ABC will create a PO ID in the DPM system for my broker ABC, and the mapping of my demat account will be done with that particular PO ID.
Hello?
Okay. Okay. One more question. So few of our clients could not unpledge their request due to some corporate actions happened in between. What is the solution for that?
This is very peculiar case. We need to scrutinize the based on the data received from you. So you can mail us to us. Then we will scrutinize the issue and we will revert to you back. Because
I have already mailed to you.
So just give us some time to evaluate that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is Jay Toshniwal from Toshniwal Equity. In the margin pledge facility, when our investor is logging in from the SPIDI, he is able to see only our NSE cash UCC. BSE cash UCC. He is not able to see the NSE cash or NSE future UCC. And how the investor can create pledge?
Sir, before some time also I briefed that whatever the UCC mapping that we have received from the stock exchanges, we have already mapped in the demat account. So I'll just give you the brief about the UCC mapping thing. We have already mapped 10 crores, 12 crores of UCC in the demat account. So it is not like that we have not mapped certain portion of the UCC data shared by the stock exchanges. So as a one-time activity also, and on an incremental basis also, whatever details that we are getting from the stock exchanges on a regular basis, we are mapping those UCCs in the demat account. So nothing is pending from our side.
Was there any kind of exchange?
So whom to contact and where to contact?
Can we have a one question at a time?
One by one, please. One by
Can we
one.
have one question at a time?
Yeah.
Requesting
for solving, for solving this problem in client. Madam, can you wait, please?
One sec, please.
Yeah. Now to solve this problem, when UCC mapping is not found, whom to contact or whom to inform?
Sir, you can contact NSDL, of course, no problem. So we are taking such issues with the stock exchanges. We are getting revert from the stock exchanges and we are replying to our participants, sir. No problem. You can contact to NSDL. But in majority of the cases, we come to a conclusion that a majority of the stock exchange UCCs are not given to us. That's the reason we have not mapped it, and there might be some of the issues in because of that the mapping is not happened. So we can definitely take up the matter with the respective stock exchange. We can get the clarification why the data has not been shared. Okay, and we can give that clarification to you. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
And on a similar hand, you can directly get in touch with the stock exchanges whether they have provided the UCC data to the NSDL, because as a regulatory compliance, that is the ultimate ownership is lying with the stock exchanges to provide us the UCC data to the NSDL so that they can do the respective mapping in the demat account on the basis of the PAN number.
Okay, thank you.
Can we have the question from Mr. Gopal Achari? Mr. Gopal Achari. Mr. Jay Toshniwal, would you like to ask any question? Mr. Jay Toshniwal?
Mr. Toshniwal, sir, already, just not spoken to him.
Sharad Agarwal? Sharad Agarwal?
Yes. I'm Sharad Agarwal from Sharad Agarwal Broking Services.
Yes, please.
Just asking that regarding this renewal of digital signature, first is that we are sending the new renewal form to the DP. DP again sends it to NSDL. By the time, sometimes now it is taking 1.5 to 2 months since the digital signature is not being renewed.
Okay.
Yeah. So how can we do it faster, this digital signature? Can we do to NSDL without, because OBC and all which PSB banks are there as DP, they take sometimes they do not even bother
Sir,
to.
first of all, we need to check our records when we have received your request from your respective depository participants. Okay, so on the basis of that, I can comment on this particular query. I need to check our records when we have received the your application for your respective depository participant. Yes, I can accept the fact that because of this TM CM margin pledge account thing, majority of the brokers have started opening the accounts in the late at the end of the July month or the first week of August. So majority of the chunk we have received in that particular week itself. So there was some delay on our part because of the volume which we have encountered. But otherwise, we do not take much time for mapping of a DAC. It is just a matter of a one day. In a 1 day or 2 day, we can
Yes, sir. NSDL is absolutely clear from NSDL side that I know that you did from. But main is first I deposit to my depository participant branch, then he forwards to the head office. Then the head office again takes that snapshots and do. Then the head office which is sending you, that is becoming too cumbersome.
Yeah, but sir, that is a proper channel. Any broker can send the documents to their respective depository participant, and depository participant send it to the NSDL. But we can definitely speak to our depository participant, and we can inquire with them what is the reason for delay. So who is your depository participant, sir?
OBC. Now it is Punjab and Sindh Bank. It is OBC, Oriental Commerce.
Okay, sir. Okay, we will get in touch with our depository participants, sir.
Okay, sir.
We'll
Thank you
definitely
so
try to tackle this issue.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Amrish, you can ask your question.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Your organization?
Yeah, I'm from Standard Chartered Bank, DP part, sir. My question is to Yogesh, sir. Yogesh, sir, RCM are already registered as a password-based user based on the circular number 104. If they want to convert into the smart card based user, and they submit the documents, and the documents are fine, and we submit to you.
Amrish,
So
your
without-
voice is cracking in
Yogesh,
between. We have a lot
your
of
connection or is audio is not clear.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Now speak. Please ask quickly. Yes.
Yeah. So my question is that one of my RCM is already registered as a password-based user, and they want to convert into the smart card-based user. Suppose they submit all the documents and we submit it to NSDL. So without disturbing current logins or current process, how much time will NSDL take to convert into smart card-based?
If the documents are proper, then it will not take much time. Within 1 day, we can do that.
Correct. Because what will happen that their margin pledge like transaction what they are currently doing through SPD, that we don't want to disturb those transactional part. So that's why
we have not given margin pledge functionality to CM.
Correct. No, but suppose they are registered currently. If they are having the TMCM logins through smart card based or a password based on the 104. So those only
there is option available on e-services, change service option. So they can convert themselves from password based user to the token based user. They can provide the necessary documents to their depository participant. Depository participant can provide those documents to NSDL, and we can convert that login. So that facility is already available, and it will be done in the minimal time. If we receive all the documents with properly, then we can do it on a faster mode.
Okay. Correct. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Girish Shah, you can ask your question. Girish Shah.
Hello, sir. Girish Shah from Dharamsala Securities Private Limited. Sir, मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि हम लोग बहुत सारे
Girish, your voice, please unmute.
Hello. Girish Shah from Dharamsala Securities. सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि ऐसे क्लाइंट बहुत सारे ब्रोकर के पास काम करते हैं, तो सब जगह पे सिक्योरिटी प्लेस करवाते हैं, तो हमको अपना रिपोर्ट मिल सकता है कि मैंने कौन कौन से ब्रोकर के पास मैंने कौन कौन सी सिक्योरिटी प्लेस करवाई हुई है?
As a what entity you are asking this question?
As a client.
Client can generate their SOT, statement of transaction. In that statement of transaction, they can come to know whichever securities has been pledged in which favor, basically.
लेकिन जो अभी जो प्लेज रिप्लेस जो मॉड्यूल बना है उसमें से कुछ डेटा मिल सकता है कि हमने कौन कौन से ब्रोकर के पास क्या प्लेज पढ़ा हुआ सर?
They can view instructions in margin pledge instructions. They can view it. View option is there. Download option is there. They can download the SOT also, and they can view it. There are various options available.
Various options. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Varun Gupta, Mr. Varun Gupta.
Yeah, hi, Varun Gupta from RA Securities. We are TM and CM. Just wanted to know for releasing of the pledge request, we have to go to CIM and submit the request there. Can it not be integrated on the same platform wherein we pledge the securities?
CIMS is a different system of clearing corporation. I may not be commenting on that, but yes, in the margin pledge module, we have the provision for giving the closure intimation to the clearing corporation. So as a clearing member, you can request the closure of any or release of any margin pledge instruction through the margin pledge functionality, and that release instruction can be submitted to the clearing corporation. On the basis of that request submitted by you, the clearing corporation can initiate the margin pledge request. So we have already made the provision in the margin pledge functionality, but I cannot comment on the CIMS portal.
No, but when we submitted the release request on the margin pledge platform, the clearing corporation mentions that we need to submit this on CIM, the release request. Why is that?
So that is, sir, that is their additional requirement. So you better get in touch with the clearing corporation for that.
And what about the pledge which is being done already, which are there in the system for the base capital and the additional base capital? Can that be released and now given it with the new system without the custodian?
Sir, this is very peculiar query. This needs to be checked with my policy team. So I would request you to, you can mail it this query offline so we can take up with the right team.
Okay, because earlier the custodian was HDFC Bank. Now parallel systems are there wherein we have pledged it with through HDFC Bank, and now we directly doing it to clearing corporation. So we can release those the earlier pledge with HDFC Bank and straight away give it to clearing corporation or not?
Hello. So Varunji, I request you can send us this query offline on email so that we can get it vetted from the respective team and we will revert to you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aravind Prasad.
हेलो यस सर सर मैंने अभी पूछा था वो आइडियाज के लिए चार्जेस के रिलेटेड आपने कहा साइट पे है बट साइट पे लिखता क्लियरिंग मेंबर हैव टू पे एन एनुअल फी इंक्लूसिव ऑफ सर्विस टैक्स एवरी फाइनेंशियल ईयर टू अवेल आइडियाज प्लीज कांटेक्ट NSDL फॉर चार्जेस देयर इज नॉट मेंशन द चार्जेस हाउ मच टू पे
Okay, you can send us the email on speedy@nsdl.co.in. We will revert to you with the charges.
speedy@nsdl.co.in.
.co.in. Okay. We will revert to you with the charges.
Okay. Thank you.
Nilesh Mehta, Mr. Nilesh Mehta. You
can
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah. Your organization, please.
Yes. I'm from Ventura Securities Limited.
Okay.
Hi, Yogesh. My query is related to unpledged. Basically, the corporate action what are happening and getting pledged automatically, that unpledged are not happening. I had emailed to NSDL 2-3 times, but I had not got revert from them. And what is happening? Client is selling the shares and it goes for the auction.
Okay. I will check it. I will check internally with my technical team. I need to.
It is something what is happening. Yeah,
Nilesh, I got your point. I will check with my technical team if this query is lying with them. For the resolution, I will just check with them and we will revert to you back.
Okay, no problem. Thanks, Yogesh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Mr. Laish,
Yes.
LAISH.
Yeah. Hi. First of all, thanks for holding such a session. My question is related to auto DO. I would like to understand the concept. When we say auto DO, is it the exchange who is marking this DO, or is it on the day of paying, NSDL is marking this DO?
No. This is a facility which needs to be opted by the clearing member with the clearing corporation. So
Yeah.
this auto DO is uploaded by the clearing corporation. They basically calculate your what you call the obligation detail, and they upload the delivery out instruction on behalf of the member. So this is a facility which has been extended by the clearing corporation for the clearing members.
So yes, I have avail for auto DO. The other day we had a situation where we had an obligation of, take an example, 50, but we just had 30 shares in our in our account, and we happened to move the 30 shares from the beneficiary to the pool account, but we were not getting a confirmation whether DO was marked against it. So I had to manually again go and create a reversible reversible DO instruction in order to mark that as a DO. So my question is, do I have to actually wait for auto DO to get marked, or in such cases, if there's a mismatch in quantity, do I have to forcefully manually update a DO?
Sir, auto DO is uploaded by the clearing corporations well in advance. So if you are getting the obligation shortages on the paying date, it is better that you execute the normal DO instruction to mitigate the risk of shortfall.
So when you say manual, is I need to go to the on the portal when you'll explain at the start, I have
Yeah.
to mark a reversible DO.
There are basically three types of a delivery out instruction. One is the ADO that will be uploaded by the clearing corporation, and one is the irreversible delivery out, that is a IDO basically, which can be cancelled by only clearing corporation. And this is for meeting your the margin benefit as well. And one is another type of delivery out instruction, that is a normal delivery out instruction, that is for debiting your clearing member account and for crediting the CC settlement account. This is for meeting your obligation detail, obligation requirement basically.
Okay, I understood. So whenever there's a mismatch in the quantity, you're saying that I should go and manually execute this.
Yeah, it is a
DO.
nice practice to have the picture clear before the pay-in. What are the our shortfalls, so that we can check our shortfalls, and we can initiate the pool to pool type of transfers or inter settlement related transfer, so that to fulfill our requirements.
I got your perspective, but my perspective was that if exchange expects me to pay 50, and although I have transferred 30 to my pool account, won't DO automatically get marked there? Why should I manually again go and execute
No, it is,
something
sir.
like
It is a question of a timing. When you have transferred those 30 shares, that needs to be checked actually. Because if the
that? So
pay-in
I
is
transfer
for
it in the morning
tomorrow,
itself.
so if
Yeah,
the pay-in is tomorrow and you are transferring the shares in your pool account, tomorrow, so that is not going to help, because the delivery auto DO instruction is uploaded by the clearing corporation on a T+1 day.
understood. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can we have the question of Mr. Anup Salve?
Yes, sir. Good evening. I'm from Auto Securities. Actually, my question was, how can a client register for SPEED online? Because lots of DP, they are not able to describe how to register online for the SPEED facility from client
Uh,
perspective.
there is a full-fledged NSDL circular available for this particular point. We have simplified the onboarding of client on a speedy portal, so you can refer to that circular, wherein the detailed guidelines is given for onboarding of client, seamless onboarding of client.
Seamless onboarding of client. And second question was, format for SPICE facilities for POA.
Okay.
Can we get that format from anywhere like?
Yeah, this all the formats are available on NSDL site. But if required, you can send us the email. We will send you the requisite circular along with the file format.
Okay, sir. That's it from my side. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are already crossed the 6 p.m. mark. We'll be another 10-15 minutes as Yogesh should be there. So we have a couple of few questions. We have one left from Keshav Biani. Keshav, would you like to ask?
Hello.
Yes, Keshav.
Hello. I tried to do the online registration of margin account. I am a TM and a CM. And my clearing
for registering yourself for margin pledge functionality, you need to contact your depository participant. The depository
my
participant,
DP only has raised a question. My clearing corporation is ICCL. So in your tab, when you say TM, like where I have to mention TM and CM detail. So what would be the TM CM detail? Because he's not getting any revert from ICCL team. So can you help me? Like my clearing member is 454.
Sir, means I'm not able to understand your question. So
Keshav, can
the
you
TM.
give an example?
No, actually, Wispy, he is on the different point actually. See, the trading member ID is allotted by the respective stock exchanges to the member.
Yeah.
And the CM ID is allotted by the respective clearing corporation to the member. So you are the owner of this information, and the clearing corporation and the stock exchanges have provided you this details. So these details are not available with us, sir.
No, I had a query when we fill your registration form, which you had shown in the presentation, that form number, circular number 10.
No, sir. We know the registration process. I am telling you that the TMID and the CMID are the details which has been provided by the clearing corporation and the stock exchanges to you.
Okay. No, because when you fill in, my DP actually raised this question. He said he's unable to. My CM is ICCL and my clearing number is 454. So he was unable to do the registration.
No, sir. Ask your depository participant to get in connected with NSDL. We will definitely help them. But I will just give you example. See, my TM ID is 1234. I am registered with BSE, and my CM ID is M5679, and I am registered with the ICCL. So the role type which I am selecting is the TM/CM. I will provide my TM ID as a 11. Sorry, I am providing my TM ID as a 0202 is the code for BSc hyphen and followed by my TM ID 1234. Okay, this is my TM ID, and my CM ID will be 12 that is for ICCL hyphen M6789. This is my CM ID. So this is the way of capturing the details of TM ID and CM ID.
Okay, thank you. I'll get back to you if I have any.
No problem.
Okay, one last question we can take for the day. We have Mr. Gopal Achari. Would you like to ask your question, please? Mr. Gopal Achari. Mr. Gopal, you are there? Fine, Yogesh, I think so. He's not there. So if anybody would like to ask a quick question. Yogesh, we have one last question from Girish Shah. Please, if you can take it. Yes,
no problem.
Girish,
We can take
please, you can say. Girish bhai? Yes.
गिरीश सर फ्रॉम धर्मसी सिक्योरिटीज
राइट
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि क्लाइंट लोग सब जो कंटिन्यूसली पेइंग करते रहते हैं अपना अर्ली पेन के लिए, तो ऐसे ब्रोकर ऐसा कुछ फैसिलिटी कि हम लोग डायरेक्टली इसको अर्ली पेन कर सकते हैं एक्सचेंज में?
As of now, there is no such facility.
Yes,
but in near future, we can think of such facility wherein we can mark the account transfer as a directly EPI, and without putting any delivery out instruction, those shares will be directly considered for giving the EPI benefit.
Yes, sir. ऐसा कुछ फैसिलिटी कि ऐसे क्लाइंट वो जो डिलीवरी इंस्ट्रक्शन देता है,
मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ सर, अभी फिलहाल के लिए ऐसा कोई फैसिलिटी है नहीं, बट नियर फ्यूचर में हम लोग इसके ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं. अगर if we get all the nods from all the stakeholders, permissions and all, so we will definitely work in towards that direction.
नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन इस तरह से कि क्लाइंट ही इसमें लिख देवे कि मेरा अर्ली पे कर दो.
सर मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ क्लाइंट के लेवल पे, ट्रांजैक्शन लेवल पे ही फ्लैग लाएंगे हम लोग. अगर ट्रांजैक्शन लेवल में फ्लैग ला रहे हैं, so with that account transfer we will consider that particular instruction for EPI. There is no need of giving the separate DO instruction.
एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है सर मेरा कि ये ऐसे क्लाइंट अभी सर जो अपना जो प्लेस हो रहे हैं अपना ब्रोकर के लेवल पे, वो एनबीएफसी में सर प्लेस करवा सकते हैं?
Sir, this is related to margin pledge or this is related to normal pledges?
नॉर्मल प्लेस.
नहीं सर, इसका
फैसिलिटी है नॉर्मल प्लेस के लिए.
स्पीडी में सर नॉर्मल प्लेजेस का फंक्शनलिटी ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है सर.
Normal place is already function available. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so Yogesh and everybody, once again, thank you for joining. Thank you, Yogesh and Vishnu, for your time. Yogesh, it has been always a pleasure interacting and solving a lot of queries. Of course, it will keep on coming, and we as BBF will always strive for the betterment of our members and keep doing such webinars. And with the support of NSDL, people like you, Prashant, Vishnu, and all, it has always been a pleasure interacting. And thank you for solving our queries for our members and giving us your precious time. So on that,
thank you, SP, and we on behalf of NSDL, we thank BBF for providing this opportunity again and again to interact with the our business partners, and it is our pleasure to try to resolving the issues faced by the members, and we'll be always there to have such kind of a webinars which will resolve as many as queries raised by the the members.
Thank you very much, Yogesh. And thank you very much once again for everybody to participate over here. Have a great weekend. And we look forward to conducting more such webinars. Thank you. Bye-bye.